I'm here with head coach Mike Dee of the UIC baseball team after the Flames open Horizon League play with the doubleheader sweep of Milwaukee. Coach, we talked about the other day, but the first time in over a year getting back out on Granderson Stadium. What was it like finally being able to get back, get it home, and get a pair of wins today?
Well, playing at home is obviously great, and today was a stressful day. It came down to us having a couple more quality at bats. I thought we pitched particularly well today. I thought they pitched well today too. Those were two really good baseball games, and for us to get out of the box and win two today is very, very, very big.
You talk about the pitching, so we'll go there first. Jacob Key gets the ball in game one, goes the distance, gets the win, and then a combined shutout in game two. Just what were you seeing out on the mound today that allowed your three pitchers to combine for just the one run and bringing home a pair of wins?
Well, Jacob just did what Jacob always does. I mean, that's the guy that you expect 9 times out of 10, and he was able to stay ahead in the count. He had a little stretch in there where he had some issues, but he never lost his composure, and it was really big that we were able to get 7 innings out of him and not have to get into the bullpen. And I really thought Christian pitched outstanding. The 7th inning where they've got second and third and nobody out, and he's able to get 2 strikeouts, and then we contact ground ball to end the inning. I mean, obviously that's a pivotal point in that game, not only keeping them from scoring, but it really shifted momentum on our side, and and then we get the big hit in the 8th inning, and this is why you play people like Vanderbilt, and you go to those environments where you're really getting tested, and you could just see how much more relaxed our guys were today, partly because we were playing at home, and it was an important day. We could have just as easily lost those 2 games, make no mistake about it, but we didn't. And what I was really pleased with was I thought our composure all day was outstanding. Now we got to try and come back tomorrow and do the same thing.
You talk about the timely hitting, Botcher with the 3-run home run in game 1, and then a freshman, Nagelbach, getting the key hit there in game 2 to open things up and give you guys the 1-run lead. As they walk the batter in front of Nagelbach to bring the freshman up to bat, what were you seeing out of him throughout this season that made you feel confident that, the young kid could come through in a clutch moment?
Well, Ryan's a really tough kid. I mean, he was a football player and a quarterback in high school, and, he struck out the first 3 times in the game. I don't blame them for doing what they did. I think it was the right call. But Ryan has a lot of confidence in himself, and this is what I mean by composure. He didn't let those first 3 at-bats impact where he was at in the 4th at-bat, and he was able to put a really good swing on a pitch and drive that run in. And that's impressive for a freshman to be able to do that. There's a lot of freshmen that could start out a day like that, and it ruins them, So I'm really proud and happy for him that he was able to put himself mentally in a position that allowed him to put a good swing on that pitch.
From a series standpoint, from a conference standpoint, how important is it to start out not only 2-0 in this series, but 2-0 in conference play?
Well, I mean, it's certainly a good position to be in, but one of the things we talked about before the series, we talk about this all the time, is that no game is more important than another, and we have to enjoy today, and then come back tomorrow, and tomorrow's a new day. And what I'm more interested in as a program is, are we able every 2 weeks to look backwards and say, have we improved? And as a perfect example, I think the pitching, when I compare to where it was a month ago, it's literally 100% better. Because they've simplified what they're trying to do out there, and they're committed to doing it. And in this park, this time of the year, you have to have pitching and defense because the wind is blowing in, it's cold, offense is hard to come by, so you have to take advantage of that. And I thought those guys did a great job today, but today is no more important than tomorrow or Sunday. or 3 weeks from now. Especially when you're playing 40 games, you know. But I'm certainly not unhappy that we started out 2-0.